Get a goldfish. So it seems that Elliot Brown, the intergalactic stress testicle, seems to want to have another fucking go. Well, that sounds like the best idea in the world for someone who's in such a bad position as yourself, given the current state of going after a solicitor instead of just the YouTube everyman. Someone who would intellectually destroy you like some kind of oversized penis into the proverbial arsehole of someone such as yourself. Well, it seems that he decided to make another video to me, stating that I am some kind of internet bastard, will not stop trolling him. Considering the fact that he is the one that comes into my blog TV at every broadcast and tries to get me to co-host, seems like an interesting proposition, especially given the chat log of him saying, and I quote, "You are a lying piece of shit. The only reason you won't co-host me is because you know that intellectually I'll destroy you." When you make some kind of claim like that, you're damn sure that's going to get a response. Even after I put up a picture with Minicam, after he said that if I don't co-host him, he would turn me into a brick. The picture I put up was in fact of this brick. His response then was immediately to take credit for it, just like the intergalactic paedophile that he really is. It seems that a lot of people don't understand why it is, in fact, that I go after Elliot so much. I'm going to play a clip now from Thunderfoot's video, Where Religions Come to Die, as it is the only place I can get a hold of this footage. But I want you to pay very close attention to what is being said by the person that is being quoted here.
I am the embodiment of God. I am divinity and humanity combined.
This is Wayne Bent. He is an older version of Elliot.
And I'll say more than that.
This, I believe, is one of his many followers. The indoctrinated, as it were.
I swear it by the one who lives forever and ever, that it's so.
Somehow,
This is one of his victims.
It was like all of heaven was open to me. Somehow I started to see God. Well, somehow. As the Son of God holding me. Yeah. And so I'm laying there and I was like, for the first time I was like, God loves me. Mm-hmm.
She is talking about a sexual endeavour that occurred between her and Wayne Bent. Wayne Bent is currently serving a 18-year sentence for paedophilia.
He loves me. And Michael was saying things to me like, you're accepted, you're healed.
Simply by pushing the right psychological buttons.
This was God holding me.
As you can hear, Thunderfoot agrees.
So, and then, the next day, Father sent you. Yeah.
Now, I want you to pay attention very much to what this girl has to say, because this is where things get very sinister.
Experience was, similar to yours. Uh-huh. I took off my clothes and I laid naked on his bed and he just held me and it was like a whole new picture opened up to me of God.
So she was asked, probably, by this man to lay on his bed naked for him. Is this really that much of a stretch from what it is that Elliot has been asking for people to take their clothes off for him? I'm not going to bother quoting any more of this, since I think I've bashed it enough, but I think you can see where my point is here. Elliot has just made a video. I'm not going to bother with the video because it's just another picture of his face. This is I'm Done With YouTube by Elliot Brown.
The other person who I literally hate more than anything you can imagine is nauroticdax.
My work is done.
He is a lower-than-low scumbag who has done nothing but take every single goddamn word I've ever said. He'll make videos where every 5 seconds he'll stop, he'll pause, he'll take my words and contradict it.
If you don't want me to make a video where I take your words and point fun at them, don't make bullshit claims. It's quite simple.
He's twisted every goddamn word I've ever said, such as...
Did he just blaspheme?
When I clearly asked a girl twice if she was 30 or 30.
Now, I want to point out that this happened 3 months ago, and yet he hasn't let it go. I can see that this has probably pushed his right button. But I want to know why. Why, Elliot, does that get to you so much?
I said again, are you 30 or 13?
Now, I was in fact there, and I did quite clearly hear her say 1-3. It could have been the lag that made you not hear it, but everybody else in that room heard the words 1-3. So don't you fucking dare try to push that one, because no one is buying it.
And she mumbled 30. I even asked her to spell it out. He claims that the ritual process of bathing and denouncing your ways to God, which is what at least 20 other religions, including Judaism, do. Yes, men and children, young and old, bathe every day and praise their allegiance to God.
Yes, men do bathe and pledge their allegiance to God. They also do it in front of family members, not fucking strangers on the internet, which you quite clearly are. And don't you dare try to use the, oh, well, the ministry doesn't exist now bullshit.
Does that make them child molesters? No. However,
Again, doing it in front of a stranger and them asking a video for it does.
but what's he done? Oh, he said people young and old should take off their clothes and bathe for God. That makes him a child molester.
No, asking for a high definition video of it does, you fucking retard.
No, it does not. It makes you a one-way piece of trash. Despite the fact that I stated as well, I have no sexual interest whatsoever in a human being. Like a broken record, he has nothing else to say apart from, oh, I've got it.
I bet Wayne Bent also said to his victims that he had no sexual interest in them.
Recorded that you asked this person to do this and this person to do that. What a pathetic, broken record piece of trash. You see, he has no way whatsoever of competing on a spiritual level with me.
I don't intend to compete with you spiritually, because there is no way to win, simply on the basis that your argument is, God says I'm right. How is anyone ever supposed to win at that?
Nothing else to say. Nothing whatsoever else to say.
You're right, Elliot. I have nothing else to say to you.
Like the slimy, two-faced human twat that he is. It's his only comeback. Oh, and on his crappy blog TV show, which gets around 10 members who are clearly...
This is nothing, of course, compared to your 400,000 people that are bullshit.
There out of pity. He constantly takes my pictures without permission, puts them up, draws all over them disgusting and perverted images and names which I will not repeat. And this is
What, you mean a little bit like I'm about to do right now?
being witnessed by multiple people, so don't just take my word for it. All this is by a person who claims he's just acting as a Samaritan to protect others. Yeah, right.
Yes, I'm trying to protect others from you, and I'm trying to protect yourself from fucking it up anymore. But obviously, that is above me. I can't possibly help you now. Which is why I'm not even going to bother trying to stop people. Everybody that watches this, you can quite happily go and troll his ass as much as you want. I'm done with this idiot. I have left a link in the sidebar to my blog TV room of recordings of him not only admitting that he is 17 years old and lives in Plymouth to AstroVex, but also making countless attempts to co-host on my stupid little blog TV channel. So I will invite you all to watch it at your own discretion. I will end with this though. Elliot, it doesn't matter what you say from here on out, because we've already made our judgment on you, bitch. And there is nothing you can do but make it worse for yourself.